as a point of excuse to carry out their evil deed and everything. The person is not free, we won't do this. Let that person be free, they will still be doing what they're doing. Because they are...
They never understand it, it's Jimmy Whitey.
There is some people that have come out to have said something concerning the IPO and why they are in support of Nnamdi Kalu sentence. And those people are from the eastern part of Igbo land, from where Nnamdi Kalu is actually from, the part of Igbo land that Nnamdi Kalu is from. But what I'm saying in essence is that they are putting that most people that have gone in that place, that their house has been burned, they all died, and then they lost their life. Most of them are their family. Some people are, they are village people from the same neighborhood of where Nnamdi Kalu, and they say that Nnamdi Kalu are the one that is ordering that the houses and the people should be killed and burned. These are the allegations that these people are putting, and these are the pictures they are bringing out about the protests they are doing to the federal government, that they are not in support of Nnamdi Kalu being released, but rather let him face the wrath of the law. Anyway, before we go into this video, I would want us to say into one or two things concerning this video. But before then, I am your boy Jimmy White, the host of this program. Welcome to Jimmy White TV podcast. This is a very important update that I'm bringing forward to you, that you guys might see it, and let's debate what we can do to sort this thing out, because some people might be right and some people might be wrong. But anyway, let's jump into this video, then I will see you after this video.
Nnamdi Kalu and his co-travelers should be pardoned or released is actually insulting the sensibility of Ndi Osu. You are actually telling us that we are fools. You are saying that our lives does not matter. The army woman I saw you wearing on your chest, well, they were killed in my own place. Osu you took us precisely. So I'm here to lay my support clearly as a member of the Mosu initiative. We held a world press conference in Lagos on 2nd February this year, where we laid out all these things. Where Kesh's uncle was killed, a 90-year-old man, his head cut off, buried without body, without head. So anybody who says that these people, for whatever reason, should be released, that person is actually insulting the sensibility of our people. We also have right. The dead has right also. Those people killed, they belong to people. They are human beings, and they also want justice. Our people want justice. It's as simple as that. Let the law take its course. Let the law decide that Nnamdi Kalu and co are not guilty. But don't tell us that our lives does not matter. Don't tell us that our lives, it is an insult on us, and it's not acceptable to Ndi Odimos and also in general. And for Igbo land, I'm speaking directly as it concerns me mainly. I lost my friend Abe Kome, he was killed. I lost more, I can't count. Our houses were burnt. Over 5,000 people. So like I said, I wasn't part of this, but when I saw it on Facebook, I had to drive down to join this. And if you're here for 10 days, I'll be here with you for 10 days. I never knew you were coming here. I didn't pay attention to social media. So the truth of the matter is that it is against everything that Igbo man believes. We value blood a lot. In Igbo land, if you kill anybody, you either ostracized or kill too. If you kill by mistake, you are asked, I only heard about Osochu. You run for a period of time until you atone the land. So you can't tell me that people were killing my people, giving orders. Odumad is from my place. The one that they caught with 2 AK, these rocket launchers and 5 AK-47 and all that. He's from my place. He's actually my in-law. We have not been to our place for the past 5 years, until 2 years or 3 years ago, Odumad was battered. We started fighting in conjunction with the DSS, with the army, the Joint Task Force, and they're making progress. As it stands today, we have recovered our place to about 80% or thereabout. Remaining Cash Village, around where you have the Mother Valley, that's where it's remaining. And somebody's coming to tell us that the person who caused all this, who gave order that people should be killed, who gave order that people's house should be burnt, and you're talking about releasing the person, then you're joking.
The purpose of this protest is to bring awareness to the plight of the victims of Nnamdi Kalu's IPOB ESN terrorists, and also to make it known to people that IPOB and their Biafra is not Igbo. Igbo is different from IPOB, and the person standing trial for terrorism is Nnamdi Kalu and not Igbo. It is absurd that someone will equate IPOB or Biafra with Igbo, which is the narrative they are trying to spread. And we also want to make it known to Nigerians that there are millions and millions of Igbo that are against the actions of Nnamdi Kalu and the politicians giving him both financial and political backing.
We want to make it clear that we understand that a presidential pardon can only be issued to somebody who has been tried and convicted of a crime and serving his sentence. We have not seen, I am widely traveled, I have not seen a place where people will gather themselves to call for an unconditional release of somebody who has not been convicted, who has not even been tried. Therefore, we want to disassociate ourselves and the entire Igbo people from this charade of calling for Nnamdi Kalu's release. We are calling for justice for victims of Nnamdi Kalu's activity and his ESN and IPOB affiliate. Therefore, the actual justice we've come here to call for is justice for these individuals who have been brutally murdered. Some of them are our relatives, our friends, our mothers, our children, our uncles. They've all been victims of this Nnamdi Kalu's activity.
If you left for me, I wouldn't like just to put that opinion that Nnamdi Kalu is the one sending those terrorists. I wouldn't call them IPO, call them terrorists that are claiming that they are Biafran fighters or whatever thing they call, because they are the one terrorizing that is kidnapping people, doing all sort of things that are not to be had by people that are from the southeast. Because if you are from, as like that guy say, it's a taboo that anything that should happen to any southeast, if you buy any southeast, you definitely either you run or you face the wrath of the law in that southeast. We in southeast, they love each other and they don't want anybody to like lose anybody. They don't like it, and that is what they hate. One of the most important things, you can do anything but don't even let that person lose his life. I understand, but for in this matter, it is so sensitive. And why is it sensitive? That is sensitive because I wouldn't say Nnamdi Kalu, because Nnamdi Kalu is stubborn. He's a stubborn. If you watch him, he's a stubborn man. Not only stubborn, he's trying to prove a right. And like what I say one time, I say he should do it in the right way. But when he was in UK, I say, why don't you come along with the Igbo people and do? Because the Igbo have their king, they have governors, they have everything. You need to work along with them if this is really what the Igbo people want. Because I've seen a lot of Igbo still want to be with Nigeria. They have their reason for that. And some want to be Biafran. So it's people's choice. But the majority might win the vote if you have rehearsed. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, but for me to properly say he is the one doing this, from what I have seen so far, that guy they call Gentle Yahoo, that is no more now, and the other guys, and there's a new one that came out again that they say they are they are the successors of whoever they have taken away. I don't know why they're still coming out. And do you think it's Nnamdi Kalu? Some people will just use somebody and say, if this person is not free, we won't do this. Let that person be free, they will still be doing what they're doing. Because they are using that person as a point of excuse to carry out their evil deed and everything. That is not because of that person. So sometimes we should look into some things before we decide. I am not saying Nnamdi Kalu is 90% clean or something, that they are not committed anything. You understand what I'm saying to you? Terrorism and terrorists and everything. I am not going to put him in that part, but I know that he has been angry. He has been doing because of he wanted something for the Igbo people, like he said. But my question, like I said before, was that is the whole of the Igbos still want Biafra? Because this Biafra thing has been settled long time ago. It has been settled, and there was a signature that was signed that we are one Nigerian. I had it, I knew, because that time I was born during that time, and I knew that yes, there was a signature that was signed that we should become one Nigerian, and we will not part. We'll just be one Nigerian. If there's anything, we'll sort it together. So there's nothing like this coming up or this coming up. If this has been decided, then what we should be doing now is putting a good president that will rule Nigeria. That's just the problem. The problem in Nigeria is because we don't have a good president. If we have a good president and good governors and good councillors and good senators, etc. and etc. that are working in, and they are really upright, and they are really ready to work. I'm telling you, Nigeria will be the best place on earth. They know that. But because of so many things that are filled with it, godfathers, a lot of them are into so many things, putting hand in so many things. So it is hard for them when you have sucked yourself into something. How do you think it's easy for that person to just come out of that thing? It's by prayers and by the grace of God. So many leaders there, many people have involved themselves in so many things. So that is coming out of that thing is hard for them. Many of them have even taken an oath. Yes, strong oath. You don't know, that's truth. They take a very, very strong oath. You won't imagine that somebody will be in one kind of court or something like that, and he's taking an oath, and his oath is to make sure that he don't make the country good, and he think he will revise. If he revise, don't you know this thing is a penalty of his death penalty, and you want that person to just go. The person knows he will suffer. If he don't suffer, he suffers a lot of things. So one of them have involved themselves in, so they have to pay back, they have to do this. So the only thing that we need in this country is a clean person, a new person. That's why I said always, that's why I said Nigeria should go and bring a new person that have not been in that circle, that have not, see all of them, just let none of them should just rule our country. It's true. We just bring a fresh person that have the love of the country, will carry everybody along, and will understand that this country he is just working for the country. He's just being selected as a leader to check the finance of the people and make sure these people is all right. You see, and the governors will also work the same way with him. The senators and every council, even up to councillor, everybody in every locality will enjoy what they call government, like they do in diaspora, that every council, local council, everywhere, they are enjoying. If there's any problem, they can talk to their council will rectify it, do it well. If there's something they have to get the money from the federal government, they go to them and get them, and they will talk to them, they will give them, and they will do it because of the sake of the people living in that area, for them to be happy. And you see, so this is what is causing all this problem. If we can leave all these things, come together as one, find a good president, a good government, a good people that will lead us, and carry the work very well, like, Nigeria will be a better place, and people all over the whole world will be coming to Nigeria. Nigeria was like that before, 10 years ago. No, so many years ago, after 1960, Nigeria, 10 years of Nigeria was good. before everything started spoiling. So anyway, guys, I don't want to keep this video long. I just want to drop my own personal view, and I feel that these are what can solve our problem. But anyway, what do you think? Drop your comment, share this video, that people might sit and drop their own comment also, and watch and drop their own comment, because it is important that all these things that some people know, there's a lot of people that doesn't know. A lot of people in Nigeria don't even have TV. This is why the government need to do something so that people can be able to be can be socialized, have know what is happening around the world. Thank you very much. I will see you in another video. But before we go, those of you that have been commenting, liking this video, I want to say thank you very much. And those of you that are just passing through or are just coming in, please, there's a red button that is there. Please help us to subscribe. And I want to say thank you for watching us. Thank you for being there. God bless you, and I will see you in the next update. But for now, stay blessed, enjoy your Saturday, and bye.